Ago, the high walls of Adila jail saw one of Pakistan's most famous prisoners walk out. Now, not through a prison gate, but through an ambulance door. And for over 1100 days, Imran Khan has been locked away. But on August 18, the Supreme Court changed everything. Not with a full release and not with an acquittal, but with a medical order that has sent shockwaves through the Pakistani politics. Now, is this the beginning of the end for his imprisonment or just a temporary reprieve? To understand why this movement really matters, we have to rewind to August 2023. Now, that's when Imran Khan, Pakistan's former prime minister, was arrested and also thrown into Adila prison. Since then, he's faced a relentless barrage of legal cases, corruption charges, allegations of leaking state secrets, and much more. While his supporters call it a political witch hunt, the government calls it accountability. Now, either way, Khan stayed locked up. But at 73 years old, the toll began impossible to ignore. Reports surfaced about his deteriorating health, specifically serious concerns about his eyesight. Now, for months, there was a standoff between prison doctors claiming that he was fine and Khan's medical team warning of permanent damage. Now, nobody budged until last Monday. On 18th of August 2026, Pakistan Supreme Court made a move that caught everyone off guard. They ordered Imran Khan's immediate transfer from Adila prison to Shifa International Hospital in Islamabad, and they gave authorities just 48 hours to make this happen. By now, it is already done. Khan is no longer in a cell. He is in a hospital bed. But here is what makes this historic. He's been clear to stay there until at least September 16. Now that's a month, full month outside prison walls. For the first time in over 3 years, he can see his family face to face. He can speak to his sons abroad. He has access to proper medical care. And for Khan and his supporters, it feels like a victory, but the government is careful with its language. Let's be precise. Imran Khan has not been released. There are no celebrations, no political speeches. In fact, the Supreme Court was very deliberate in calling this medical relief not an exoneration, not a bail, and not even a victory. They have even issued a warning, do not politicize this. A medical board has been set up to oversee his treatment, including his personal physician, Dr. Faisal Sultan. Security around him remains tight. The court wants this framed as a health matter, pure and simple. But in Pakistan, nothing involving Imran Khan stays apolitical for long. Now, his party, the PTI, is already calling this a turning point. Proof that the pressure campaign is working. His opponents say it's much ado about nothing, a routine medical transfer being weaponized for politics. Now, the truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. So here we are on 20th of August, 2 days after the transfer. Imran Khan is sleeping in a hospital room instead of a prison cell, but his legal battles are far from over. Now, the date everyone is watching is 16th of September. That's when the next Supreme Court hearing takes place. While the medical board says that he is recovered and ready to return to prison, or will this month outside the walls lead to a permanent bail? Will there be a political deal? Will his convictions be overturned? Well, right now nobody knows. But what we do know is this. For the first time in 3 years, the momentum feels like it might be shifting. Imran Khan has always framed his struggle as a marathon. And after 1100 days in a cell, he's finally catching his breath, but the race is far from over. So stay tuned, because in Pakistani politics, the real drama often comes after the quiet moments.